Okay guys, well we already covered Harley Davidson, Honda, and Suzuki. Let's see what Kawasaki's got cooking for 2024. Not surprised that they've got a kick-ass setup here. Huge big screen, couple of giant semis, and all the new bikes here. I'll do a quick walkthrough and show you what they got cooking. Beautiful lineup of ZX6Rs here. These are like production race bikes. You can pretty much take them right to the track, and the colors are off the hooks. This is a ZX10R. Check out the shower forks on this, the color combos. I'm gonna say Kawasaki's on the gas. I'm gonna give them 2 thumbs up based on what I see on their display here right off Jump Street. Here's a ZX4RR, a little bit smaller, maybe starting road racer. And check this out. This is pretty badass. I've loved Hayabusas. I've owned one before. I don't own one right now because I'm afraid I'll kill myself. These damn bikes will do 90 miles an hour in second gear, and it's hard not to be a complete hooligan. And I got my CDL, and I just can't risk getting arrested. But for 40 years, they've been making these Hayabusas, and this color combo, to me, it's a freaking 10. I love it. Coming out here, they've got the 500, again, in the factory green colors. They've got the 650 Ninjas, a little bit more subdued color combo on that one. They've got the, this here is the Ninja 500. If you're looking for a world-class sport bike, you can't go wrong really with any of these Ninjas. I had a Ninja 500 that we did a full build on, put a pipe on and everything, little twin cylinder 500, sounded like a freaking Ducati. Inexpensive, fun, and fast, reliable. This is a ZX4. This look at the, when you just look at it, the color combo. If you like green, you're in the right booth, man. Freaking beautiful. Wow. What do we got here? It's a Ninja 1000 SX, another rocket ship. Then they got the cruisers too. They got a nice lineup. Here's a Vulcan S. I think they got the same guy running their music booth that they had at the Harley Davidson booth. What is up with that? Hopefully it won't ruin this video. Check this out. Highly recommend starting the kids on an electric bike. Made a lot of mistakes with my kids, and I learned the hard way, but you can't go wrong getting the muscle memory on an electric bike. They've got an EV Ninja E1. I don't know too much about these electric ones, but hey, if you can't beat them, join them. This is the future. They even have a hybrid one right here. Who knows? Hopefully the government won't totally screw us with the EPA stuff, but they've got a really nice display here of helmets. This whole semi here is set up with riding gear. So they did a beautiful job with their display. They're doing a rider briefing over here because they have demo rides. Check it out. These guys, you can ride any of these motorcycles here. Just sign a waiver, sign your life away, and get on a ride. They've got some killer bikes here. One of my favorites in their lineup is not the most modern. It's in fact a throwback, very similar to the bike I'm riding right now, the KLR 650. We'll get into that in a second. But for mini bikes, the KLX 110R, phenomenal pit bikes. I know some pro riders that beat the living shit out of these things, run them even without oil in them, and they still just, they're bulletproof. How about this KLX 140R? Is your inner 14-year-old getting excited? Because if I was 14 and had this, I'd ride this every day till it ran out of fuel and the chain fell off the sprockets. This is pretty cool. I haven't seen this yet. This is a 140R. If you take a look, the base 140 has smaller wheels. The 140R, this looks business, man, with the gray and the green, the 140RF. Very cool. I really like this bike. And then the Enduros. Here's a Supermoto. Enduro set up for Supermoto 300. Here's a KLX 300. We're redoing a KLX 250 right now. And these are fantastic motorcycles. I know a dude who had one arm that set one of these up as a daily rider and put 60,000 miles on it, riding it to work and back in rush hour traffic. What's stopping you guys? You only live once, man. This is badass. If you're looking for a play bike, you know, you're not looking to set any performance records or race, the KLX 300R is a fantastic woods bike. If you want to do a J-Day or an off-road race, you can, but a bulletproof, time-tested. Here's the KLX 230R. This is in between the 140 and the 300. You got the 230, very nice. Man, we got our start. If you go back to the beginning of Kaplan Cycles and Kaplan America YouTube channel, it really started with this bike right here. My son Kenny Jr. came up through the ranks was on a 65 Cowie, won a bunch of championships in New England, amateur championships, and then on the 85, made it all the way up to expert on the 85. Bulletproof. They really haven't changed these engines in like 20 years. Junior, 15 years ago when Junior was racing these, they looked pretty much the same. Absolute freaking rocket ships. We used to do a lot of really cool custom ones, including, here's a 112. This is basically a KX85 with a big bore kit on it. It's a 112cc, bigger wheels, fantastic stepping stone, 65, 85, 112. Then you get them on a 125, or now a 250F would be the next logical progression up. Here goes all the demo riders. Guys, if you haven't been to Daytona, you gotta come down here and just hang. Dude, you can camp out on the infield in the tent area for peanuts. Use all the facilities there. They have killer showers and stuff. Don't let money stop you. You can fly down here from Connecticut, from the New Haven airport for $79, right into Daytona. Come down, enjoy the show, check out all the new bikes. Be open-minded. Don't be a stick in the mud and say, I only like Yamaha, I only like Kawasaki. Check out all the bikes, and you'll find that each manufacturer, there's a reason they're in business, man. All of them have their niches. This is the top of the line KX model, the 450X off-road edition with 18-inch rear tire. If you're doing J-Day events, that's the one to have. This is the KX 450, same bike that they run in the Daytona Supercross. Production version of this, set up as a factory bike. Lots of those things are absolute freaking rocket ships, and it's fairly inexpensive. Here's the 250 version, the flagship of the motocross lineup, the 250 and the 450. Moving on here, we get into some adventure bikes. The KLR 650, really amazing history with this bike. This bike's been around for like 30 years, and they stopped producing it, and the faithful complains, so they stopped building it for a couple years, and they bought it back